Welcome to the Faroe Islands, a cluster of remote, rugged islands in the North Atlantic, often called the edge of the earth. We landed through a thick layer of clouds onto this surreal green landscape dotted with tiny villages. It already felt like another planet. Our first Faroe Islands adventure was a rib tour, during which we almost immediately saw our first puffin. Look at him go. The coastline against the Atlantic Ocean is absolutely insane. Oh, another puffin. There were so many birds. Get ready, I'll let you hear them for a second. The scale was enormous, and I can't really capture it in these videos. After that, we started exploring the caves. The water in the North Atlantic around the Faroe Islands is super clean and clear, leading to this blue that I've never seen before. The bioluminescent jellyfish started giving us a show, although it was a little bit freaky how close they were to us. The cross sections of the cliffs and the layers in the cave, all these layers of volcanic rock show a timeline carved by the sea. These towering pillars and cave walls tell the story of centuries, even millennia, shaped by wind, waves, and time. Some of the caves went so deeply that we lost the light, and all we could hear was the sound of the waves and the echoes of our ship going through the space. By the time we left the caves, the fog had lifted, and we finally got to see that iconic Faroe Islands green against the cliff sides grays and browns. It really is something you won't find anywhere else in the world. Back on land, we explored Tórshavn, which is the capital. Yes, the roofs are covered in grass. They're called turf roofs, and they are traditional here. We went to a park and saw this little duck. It was so cute. We checked out the downtown area and the harbor. We went to the old Parliament buildings and explored the ancient Viking. It's not quite a compass, but you'll have to look that up yourself. Tórshavn, which I'm so sorry how I'm saying that, has only about 20,000 people, and the whole of the Faroe Islands have just over 50,000 people. I'd like to give you a little hotel tour as well. This is the elevator in the hotel. Look at how tiny it is. Jason and suitcase for scale. I think we may have booked the nicest hotel, or at least the nicest hotel room. We had art, and we had this amazing view of the downtown area. It was really beautiful when the sun came out. We also did an all-day driving tour of the islands with a local guide and saw all these things. There are several incredible tunnels carved underneath the islands to allow you to travel between them. This one has some really cool art with a very cool story I can't even get into, there's not enough time. As I show you all these landscapes, look at the size of the houses. Try to find a house, and that'll just show you how enormous and empty the Faroe Islands are. Not enormous wide, but definitely enormous high. Do I recommend this tour? Absolutely. It's the only way to see so much of the islands in one go, but if you do get car sick, a little van might not be the best fit for you. Each waterfall seemed bigger than the last, and we even got to see someone making the turf roofs. How cool is that? Having a local guide meant that we got to learn so much about the Faroe Islands. The history, the culture, the geology, and all the little stories you'd never find in a guidebook. This beautiful waterfall, this was just by a gas station. Looking back through some of this footage, I truly don't know what to say. It doesn't look real. It looks like someone added in all these structures and all these rolling hills, and they can't possibly be real life. But here we are, experiencing it live. We also got to see some Highland cows just chilling on the side of a hill. Had no idea they were here. Before I pan the camera down, look at the size of those houses. And now look at the size of this waterfall. This is Mulafossur waterfall, and it was definitely the finale of this driving tour. The greens, the blues, the little rainbow at the base of the waterfall. Oh, the wind shaking my camera. It's incredible. As we were hanging out on the side of the cliff enjoying the view, our guide pointed us down the hill, and sure enough, we got some puffins. Puffins nest on these steep grassy hillsides, digging burrows near the cliffs. It keeps them safe from predators and close to the sea for easy fishing. We saw so many. These were just the cutest ones. Get ready. Whee! There's a reason this is the last stop on the day tour. It was an absolute incredible view. Our last magical moment, though, was on our way to the airport. The taxi driver pulled over so that we could see dolphins. Bottlenose dolphins were right there in the fjord. It was incredible. What a magical end to a magical trip. With that, we said goodbye. We got on our tiny plane, and it was time to go on to our next adventure. Next up, Mallorca, Spain.